That is why you should never take somebody else's protocol and apply it to you, because you don't know why they're doing it for. Y'all already know what this is. It is Trehunna from The Secret Set, and today what we're going to talk about is why you chasing a high metabolism is causing you to gain weight.
Hey guys, my name is Michelle, Anita, Sarah, Peyton, Talia, Jazz, Marquita.
I'm a physique.
Product. Period. You love to see.
We, growing up in America, we was taught that you want your metabolism to be as fast as possible. You need to eat more, right, in order for you to boost this metabolism. And now a lot of people are facing metabolic syndrome, which means, hey, for some odd reason, my scale is going up even though I'm trying to boost my metabolism. I'm getting more pudgier and I'm becoming more pre-hypertensive. So what I'm going to explain is why, even though you're having a higher metabolism, that doesn't compute to you losing fat. What is a metabolism? So your metabolism ultimately is all the metabolic processes that's happening in the body. It is the sum, which means what? Me moving my fingers, thinking, me digesting food is a part of my metabolism. The sum calories that my body needs for me to just stay alive. Simple. But now we was all taught, if you're trying to lose weight, which a lot of Americans are trying to do, you need to have a faster metabolism. Ironically, what a lot of people don't understand what they really mean about that. When people are on a weight loss journey and people don't know nothing about fitness, you're chasing a faster metabolism. So what you're doing is you're watching other people, you're trying to mimic them. And you're seeing this person eating 4 to 5 times a day. You see this other person eating 5 to 6 times a day. You're over here thinking, oh cool, so the more times I eat, right, the more times I should expect the scale to drop. But now, let me give you an analogy. Let's say you have a pet. Let's say a dog. Let's say your dog is getting fat. It's getting kind of pudgy. Are you gonna feed this dog more? Or are you gonna feed this dog less? You're probably over here thinking like, of course, less, because it's getting fat, right? So the same thing applies with the human body because we are both mammals. Okay, so every single time that you choose to put food in your mouth, what you're telling your body in real time, I want you to stop burning this body fat, which is the reserves, and I want you to burn this. So I want you to burn these almonds, healthy snack. I want you to burn this granola, healthy snack. Let me have this salad with a whole lot of dressing, healthy food. Let me go ahead and have this meal with my family now. But because you ate 4 different times throughout that day, you are literally telling your body in real time, stop burning my own reserves, burn this, which is the calories that I'm providing to you, not the calories you already have on hand. So now you're like,
well, Trey, that don't make sense because I see these fitness influencers, they're able to lose the weight and they're eating 5 times a day. Why I gotta eat less?
It's not about the food itself that is the issue. It's about the food that you are choosing to eat. That is the issue. When these bodybuilders are trying to build their metabolism, bodybuilders are trying to build muscle, right? And bodybuilders already know if I give my body enough amino acids coming from leucine or protein, then I can stimulate something called protein synthesis. So now if I can stimulate protein synthesis a little bit more throughout the day, in theory, I'm giving my body more time to build muscle. So now if I'm giving my body more time to build muscle and I'm feeding my body the right type of fuel, guess what's gonna happen? I'm going to build my metabolism because I'm giving my body the right type of fuel and I'm weighing out everything. The average American is taking heed to this information and they just see the same person but don't understand why he's doing that and why all his meals are dry as hell. And they're saying, okay, well, I was taught that if I eat 4 to 5 times a day, I'm gonna boost my metabolism. Which means if I have some almonds, that's boosting my metabolism. Yet that's nothing but fat. If I have this granola bar, I'm gonna boost my metabolism, even though that's nothing but carbs and fat. If I have this salad, but I like to put a whole lot of ranch on it and a little bit of Caesar dressing tray, just a little bit, that is nothing but carbs and fat. You're not giving your body enough protein. So now your body's not building its metabolism, you're just making yourself get bigger. That's why when you look at bodybuilders, they're eating rice, chicken, broccoli, typical bodybuilder diet, and they're getting big, getting stronger, because now they're fueling their muscles. Just like in anything else in life, the more times you practice something, the faster you're gonna get better at it. So if I practice Spanish 5 times a week, I should technically know more Spanish than somebody who's spending more time on a Saturday and Sunday practicing the exact same Spanish. Why? More repetition, more frequency. Your dog is getting fat, you know that you might be overfeeding them. Therefore, I'm giving my dog a little bit more calories than it requires to live. So now, if you take the exact same information and you're eating 4 to 5 times a day, eating things that you heard all your life was healthy, now you're gaining the wrong type of weight. And now you are still building your metabolism, but now you're getting fatter. You're not getting toned. So one thing I want you to understand when it comes to a metabolism, what your metabolism is dictated upon is your size. It is your mass. So believe it or not, I am right now at 190 pounds. My metabolism is faster when it's at 200 pounds. Why? In order for my body to move a 200-pound male, instead of me needing a V4, maybe I need a V6 or V8. But now let's say I shrunk down to 150 pounds. Now my body doesn't require this V8. Because if I still have this V8, it is too fast for the way this car is built. So now we're gonna transfer it over to a V4. Every time you lose weight, believe it or not, you are kind of slowing down your metabolism because you are getting smaller. But you shouldn't be afraid of that. When it's all said and done, which bodybuilders know because they're more intentional with everything that they eat, if I give my body the right type of fuel, instead of me eating a lot of processed foods, instead of me eating a lot of man-made snacks, I'm gonna just eat a whole lot of protein. I'm gonna make sure I get a gram of protein per body weight. So if I'm a 200-pound male, I'm eating 200 grams of protein. It's easier for me to hit that number if I eat 5 times a day. Now it cannot even touch the muscle. It can only touch the fat. But if I'm giving my body a whole lot of fat, which a lot of Americans does, they have a lot of carbs with the fat. Now I'm telling my body, instead of me to build muscle, I'm telling my body to build fat. So your body's the ultimate survival mechanism. It don't care about your vanity. Your body wants to be on this earth as long as possible, which means,
hey, the more fat I have, technically the longer I can live.
if LeBron James is out in the wilderness, because he is big and muscular and he don't got a lot of body fat, technically, in theory, he's not gonna outlive somebody who is 300 pounds, don't got any health complications, but he just got a whole lot of fat on his frame. LeBron James is gonna die faster, God forbid, because LeBron James has nothing but muscle, which means his body requires more calories day in and day out, opposed to somebody who don't have as much muscle. So that bodybuilder who is eating 5 meals, he actually needs that because your body's so metabolically active with this metabolic tissue, which is your muscle. Now, if I literally, to skip a meal, I am starving to death because I don't have a lot of reserve. I don't got a lot of fat. But now, if you're somebody who you know, okay, I'm pushing a little bit more cushion. I do not see a 6-pack. I might have a back roll. That's your body letting you know, hey, you overfed me at one point in time. So guess what? If you ever choose to have a rainy day, which means you're gonna go a whole day without food, don't worry about it, we got it. We're gonna get it from here. Keep in mind, if you got a lot of fat on your frame, that's like you having $100,000 in the bank account, somebody takes out $2,000. You're not gonna really trip, let's be real, right? But now, let's say you only got $5,000 in this savings account, like LeBron James. I only got 5% body fat. If I go a whole day without food, I'ma lose it compared to somebody who has a lot more fat on their frame. So if you would not feed your dog more because you see your dog getting fat, you shouldn't feed yourself more if you want to lose fat. You got to give your body time to actually burn that fat that you provided to it all throughout your life. Fitness influencers are intentional with everything that they eat. They're not eating a lot of fat. Americans, if you're eating processed foods, if you have something man-made every single day, you're giving your body fat that you don't even know about. Then, if you're eating a lot of healthy snacks or healthy foods, you're eating a lot of almonds, you're eating a lot of pistachios, you're eating a lot of calorically dense snacks, now you're over-fueling your body for what it requires. And that's why your metabolism is getting bigger, because your weight is getting larger. That's how it works. Eat when you're physically hungry. Don't eat because it's 2 o'clock. Don't eat because you're supposed to eat 45 times a day. Eat when you physically feel hunger. And when that happens, make sure it's a protein-based meal. And on average, do not have more than one man-made thing a day coming from food. If you practice that, I promise you, you're going to start losing fat. That's never going to come back. So hope y'all learned something today. You trying to shoot for a higher metabolism will always make you gain weight if you're not doing it the right way. And that is why you should never take somebody else's protocol and apply it to you. Because you don't know why they're doing it for. Your bodybuilder's not trying to lose weight. I'm trying to gain muscle, which means I'm expecting the scale to go up, not down. Make sense? Hope y'all learned something today. That's your reset tip of the day that's going to help you stay snatched all the time. Know it's summertime. Talk to you soon.